Hey guys, what's up? How ya doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about the new episode of Euphonium on Season 3 or Sound Euphonium on Season 3 on Episode 10. Now this episode right here looks like to me it started to get worse. Well, not worse in terms of what I think of quality or something, but in terms of like what's going on currently, Those of you guys who've been keeping up with Euphonium Season 3 right now, it is not really looking really nice right now. So if anything else, let's just get this started. Sorry for being a little confusing here and there, but let's go. When it comes to like the band members here and there, they are still very much divided and is not liking the situation. When it comes to Kumiko talking to Taki Sensei about the situation, she wasn't too explicit with her questioning, I guess. Although Taki Sensei also says he's just doing the best he can, to try to get everyone to gold, which is very understandable. Usually players who don't have that kind of certain skill level or doesn't have that kind of performance shown in the auditions that Kumiko and the others have decided on, they decide to no, let's do it this way kind of thing, And when it comes to the trouble in the band club, like I said, when it comes to performing and practicing right now, people are not very much satisfied with the situation. I think Reina, the way how she puts it right now, is telling them to deal with it and just determine how it is right now, because Taki Sensei is the one that made the decision and that we should just accept it, And I can understand where Reina's coming from, and at the same time, people also blame Reina for having her Taki Sensei is my god, I ain't gonna go turn my back on him kind of thing. Understandable. I mean, it's kind of situation. But at this point, the way how Reina is handling it is not very going in the positive way. She's making it more negative, and depending on the situation, this is really making an impact on people's mental mind or mental health. I mean, the last thing you want is they are being divided and the performance is being affected by that, because it's always like that. Depending on how your mental mind works and how you're thinking, it could affect your physical performance, and it happens a lot with a lot. I'm pretty sure it happens with a lot of people. Who knows? Could be different. But when it comes to Shuichi and Reina talking with each other, they actually got into a very bad bickering fight. Well, in terms of verbal fight, that is, Arguments is always going to happen among friends or members, It's always going to be like that. When it comes to Reina and Kumiko trying to talk with each other, it kind of got even more heated and more what's the word? I guess the situation between them is getting much worse, because they already having this rift or drift apart in last episode or maybe in an episode before that. I don't really know. One thing's for certain is that Kumiko, feeling lost, decides to visit Asuka along with another senpai of hers that she knows very well on. And of course, Asuka does give her some words of encouragement of what to do, although she does tell Kumiko that she wasn't really right to begin with, but because if I remember correctly, when it came to Euphonium around a certain season, Kumiko does tell Asuka not to give up, and Asuka says, well, the time when you yelled at me, I only accepted because of your tantrum here and there, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. One thing's for certain is that, Asuka gives her, a certain person what she needs to do, and so forth. That's why, just do what you gotta do, Whatever problems you have is not my issue, but you speak your mind without thinking about the consequences, and that's what you should be doing, like you did with me. Although I will tell you the truth, I still don't think you were right about a single thing you said, but that's how it is. Eventually, Kumiko, after getting the help she needs from Asuka, ends up finally decide to give her speech to the band members on the day of their performance, in the Kansai competition. And this is where like it gets very, very scary. But when it came to Kumiko's speech, I thought it was an emotional one. The way how she explained how this all started because of her, and that she apologizes that like that it turned out a way that it may not be as satisfying for everybody. Very understandable. But at the same time, you know, she does. I don't think she regrets her decision. And of course, like when Shuichi and Reina is like back up, you know, which they didn't help her out with the verbal stuff. That was all on her. We have to it that eventually they managed to like get, I think, solve the situation, or solve the problem, you know. And we see to it, everyone says, all right, let's do this, you know, and they say Kutaji, fight on, you know, that kind of thing. So when it comes to the drama in this episode, you know, with the band, I guess it was resolved pretty quickly, although I think it was to be expected eventually, because like it's just your slice of life typical anime kind of thing that tends to happen in its own way. So yeah, nothing much has happened there, but to see a speech like this before like before the day of the competition can put a lot of nerves on a lot of people. Maybe I'm speaking from a realistic point of view, depending on how one's minds work, how one person or people's mind work. But we'll have to see how this turns out. I mean, like I got a feeling like they're possibly going to do well. I mean, it depends on how the author's gonna handle it, because if I remember correctly, when it came to like the movie of Hibike Euphonium, they didn't even win. They didn't even qualify for national competition. So we'll see how this goes until then. All right. So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. So I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day. And I'll see you guys next time. All right. Peace out. Bye bye. Toot toot.